To the end of 2010, I found 670 predictions for the end of the world. That's a lot of endings, and all were wrong. That's in the past. Tomorrow is a new ending. The solar system will enter the photon belt, a mystical energy field floating through space. 2011. Solara Antara Amra says, it's our last chance. The door of opportunity to rid humanity of evil closes December 31st, 2011. The rapture will occur at the end of the Great Tribulation. No one will be saved from eternal damnation after Friday, May 21st, 2011. 2012, a very heavy year. Michael Drosnin, author of the Bible Code, found a hidden message in the Pentateuch. A comet will crash into the earth in 2012 and annihilate all life. Drinvalo Melchizedek says it's necessary to master the creation of the Merkaba in order to ascend to the fourth dimension, the only refuge when the world ends this year. Nostradamus and the Hopi predict planet-wide doom. The I Ching says history would end in 2012. Mother Shipton predicted doomsday in 2012. And you were worried about the Mayan calendar, which shows the world ending on 12/21/12. Terence McKenna, novelty theory calculates the flow of novelty in the universe as the quality of time. It involves ontology, morphogenesis, and eschatology. Novelty is density of complexification and dynamic change. When novelty is graphed over time, a time wave zero results. It shows at what times, but not at what locations, novelty is changing. A conclusion is the possibility of a transdimensional object colliding with the Earth, alien contact, or solar explosion, or other ultra-novel event. Fingerprints of the gods, the Sphinx plus pyramids of Mars plus UFOs plus pyramid equals fiery terrestrial termination. We might exit on a happy note. A message from Ptah as channeled by Janie King. We are to speak to you about the transition, the transformation of human consciousness and the entire planet. It is called enlightenment, superconsciousness, and yes, even ascension. So many endings, so little time. Rasputin, 2013, Joanna Southcott, 2014, Professor Lloyd Cunningdale, 2016, Larry Wilson, 2017. The prophet Gabriel told the Sword of God Brotherhood that the dying time will come in 2017, and only members of the cult will survive. Everyone else will perish in hellfire. Scientists find doomsday asteroid impact in 2019. An asteroid is heading earthward. If it misses, it will return in 2060. 2019, last prophet of God, R.G. Stair. If the Lord God Almighty does not make a major move before the year 2000, I'll tell God to go to hell. George Madray, Yom Kippur Perusia. Spiritual advisor Floyd Hand said the star people would return. There will be floods, fires, earthquakes, and a great drought where many will starve. Destruction of electrical and sewer, loss of cities, and many lives. Rescheduled to January 20th. 2023, Ian Gurney, The Cassandra Prophecy. 2026, Science Magazine, World's Population at Infinity. 2029, 2000th Anniversary of the Crucifixion of Christ. 2030, Dr. James McKeever recalculates the end. The Raelians, led by alien conduit Rael, are establishing an embassy in Jerusalem in anticipation of the 2035 arrival of aliens called Elohim, who will bring their wisdom to our planet. Their arrival depends on the completion of the embassy, pending which the Elohim have encouraged Rael to mate with his topless followers. Gene Dixon, The Second Coming of Christ in 2037. 2038, Greenpeace, the polar ice caps melting. Also 2038, the Bible in the future, Armageddon after Arab War, Pope kidnapped by terrorists, Iran and Iraq attack Europe, Jews construct third temple in Vatican City held by Muslims. Pyramidologist Max Talk, physical reincarnation. John Smart of Singularity Watch estimates a technological singularity in 2040. The technological advances reaches asymptotic levels. Dr. Rashid Khalifa is God's messenger of the covenant. His duties include unveiling the end of the world. The computer was discovered in 1980, and 1980 plus 300 solar years is 2280. For those who do not accept these Quranic proofs, the end will come suddenly. End.mp4 got the call from God to be the forerunner prophet of the apocalypse. Christ will return in the year 3000. Kenna used signs posted on his front yard.